Hello, everybody, and welcome back to PlastikOS Online. I am your host, Chalky Bunny, and it's the top of the hour. In the news today, several assholes were found moving out of town on a ship.
A big ship?
Let's check in with the assholes now. Hello, assholes. What are your names?
Hi,
My name is Iceland.
I will say, you did cuss within the first minute.
I cussed within the first 10 seconds.
But our search engine optimization...
Oh no, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get that... We're not gonna
fucking
get
half
that
of a view.
YouTube money.
Yeah,
We won't get that half of a view. That half of a view that we're missing out on. Yeah, anyway, where we last left off, our party had found themselves a ship, granted them by the gods of their world. How do you feel about having been granted a ship by the gods of the digital world?
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, when they got to the docks, they realized that their ship was problematic. You see, everybody else's ship was built for their party. However, their party included a problem. A Dallas-shaped problem.
Yeah,
So,
that's me.
the ship found its way into being the only appropriate ship of the size without being too big. In this case, that meant creating a ship that could handle the size of an entire kaiju without breaking the bank. And of course, the only solution to this was creating a ship at the size of a kaiju that would be relatively small, in which case the ship was created. And now, the unnamed ship is a rowboat. How do you feel about that, boys?
I think we should christen this ship with a name. How about the Rower?
No.
No.
It's a rower, not a shower.
I guess you guys need to figure out who is going to be the captain of the ship. It is a rowboat.
Obviously Nickit, because she's the only one that has any sort of navigation skills.
I have cartography, and no one ever said anything about navigation.
You can read maps.
I'm not good enough at it to have it be a mini-map yet.
Yeah, but still. What, you don't want to be a kobold captain?
I feel like there's too many of those already.
Why not have like a giant kaiju-sized captain?
No. Here's my vote. I vote we turn the ship around and go pick up Tony.
I don't think Tony would do it.
I think Tony would want to be captain.
Listen, we got Tony out of danger. We don't want to put him back in it.
Fair, fair. I hope Tony's doing all right.
Let's check over to Tony.
Going back to get Tony.
And that's it for
He's
Tony.
on the East Continent.
Continent?
He's on the East Continent.
He's
Continent.
incontinent?
You're incontinent.
No, I'm
Heyo. Anyway, put your money where the mouth is, or put your mouth where your money is.
You're literally going up to Silver and saying, "Piss yourself." Cursed session. Cursed session.
Guys,
Anyway,
I have the most brilliant idea for a captain. What if I create a minion who's able to become a very competent sea?
I don't think... Now, do you really want to put an NPC in charge of the ship?
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
Say, if May doesn't want to do it, and I don't want to do it, I say you two should play rock, paper, scissors.
May. We're not using our real names here.
I feel like if we were doing this in person, you would be terrified of the smile I'm grinning. Anyway, So, Iceland, are you going to be captain?
Nobody else will step up.
I mean, I'm still stepping up.
You're also a kaiju.
Step up too.
Yes. Oh, come on. It would be awesome. A kaiju captain. That'd be
Yes.
great.
Dallas does happen to be a kaiju, but Dallas also happens to be a grower and not a shower, and so doesn't have to be at full size at all times.
Uh-huh.
You're also out in the country, so because your internet connection doesn't seem to be the best. Whenever it's your turn, you just.
To be fair, Dallas also happens to be the only person that can steer, navigate, and move the ship, considering it is a giant-sized rowboat
Then
with
he can
no
be the helmsman.
sails.
Oh, wait, what?
All right.
How did he do that?
So,
Excuse me.
all right.
It's the guy at the wheel.
So you're the helmsman. Nickit is the navigator.
Navigator.
Okay.
I'll be the captain, and you can be. What do you do?
I'll be quartermaster.
It's exactly like One Piece. Everyone just is like, what do we do after having a captain?
Or I can be first. Oh shit. I'll be quartermaster.
Yeah, I think I'm much more better for being like technical first mate than you in that case. Quartermaster is like fine for like making sure we're all organized and not leaving a mess in our quarters.
All right, Dallas. How do you feel about being the one that moves the ship?
I feel like I could steer us into the right direction of destiny.
Wonderful. Now, as you travel across the waves, you see that the seas are now filled with fellowships and fellow player characters because, of course, that event caused every single one of your player fellows, or at least every single one that was notable, to be moved into the same location. However, as you leave, you realize that there are very few ships that are following the same direction as you, as they are moving in completely opposite directions and moving into completely different areas. It turns out that the way and navigation of the entire Central Sea appears to be a maze or labyrinthine in nature. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, boy.
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna have to put my gaming experience to the test about mazes.
Maybe we can cheese it by stirring up a wave big enough to just go over any obstacles.
Great. Well,
By maze, you mean there's what's going on?
Huh? Oh, you're in a giant cyclone.
Oh, you got YouTube access?
A cyclone.
Yeah, I got YouTube access.
A giant cyclone the size of a continent.
I'm gonna.
But then we would be going in one direction. The cyclone just spins.
The maze, it separates itself into different lanes, and the maze is going into the spiral of the cyclone.
So the
There are
mazes
calm
the
zones.
currents.
Okay.
Calm zones.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go below deck with Nickit.
There technically isn't a below deck.
Oh.
But there wouldn't be something for the little guys.
Oh no, there is
That's
a place.
short-phobic.
The bilge.
There does happen to be a place to sit and sleep and have rooms in. Actually, it's just built into the only convenient place.
Under
you guys.
ass.
You guys happen to see that one of the three giant seats that cover the 70-foot tall rowboat happens to have what appears to be a house in the shape of a bright red tackle box.
Oh.
Hey,
Funny.
funny. Yeah. No, I'm down. All right.
All right.
Hey, just two marsupials.
I'm not a marsupial.
Oh, sorry.
There's only one marsupial in your group, and she also happens to also be fish.
Commander
And
Oppo,
Bug.
the clone trooper that was inspired by Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender, who accompanied who was in charge of the 501st on Coruscant during Order 66?
If
That's
you
true, you
keep
can
being
look it
a
up.
nerd, I will
Silver?
make Pokemon references in your Star Wars game.
Your Star Wars autism is showing.
Yeah. My stism.
Swism.
Star Wars.
Swism. It's your swatism.
Space Wizards.
Spaceism.
They're space sorcerers, let's be honest.
Perhaps even Space Warlocks.
No, Warlock gets their power from something else, from
That's
someone.
D&D. That's D&D.
Okay, however, that has pervaded the cultural consensus. On the other hand, they do all get their powers from the Force, which is a conscious entity in the Star Wars universe.
Very true, very true. They are warlocks. Fuck you.
I would say clerics.
Alright, so let's start working on getting through these currents.
Alright. When Nick gets going to her room, does she still have YouTube access?
Yeah. You all have
Nope.
internet access. The only problem is that it's not optimized yet.
Yeah, the buffer times take a while.
Well, I mean, you are experiencing the entire world at 12 times speed, so your
Yeah, that's
YouTube
why the buffer
videos are
time is-
kind of having trouble.
They take a bit to load. They take a little bit to load.
Welcome to another Mr. Beast video.
No, Mr. Beast is canceled.
No, we're not. No.
By this point, he's been canceled for at least 20 years.
Yes, that it would be the case.
Commander Oppo got his leg sliced up by George Lucas's grandson.
I will slice your legs off.
Or his son.
He doesn't need legs. She has wings.
I will remove all of your limbs.
I'm a noodle.
You are a noodle. Oodles of noodles. How's it feel being a long kobold?
I'm wiggly.
Son, not grandson.
By the way,
George-
speaking of which, speaking of those sorts of things, the Dallas, you do now know what your combination title is. The combination of being a giant and a dungeon born.
You're a dungeon?
Yeah, he got dungeon blood.
Wow.
He has dungeon blood. No, the combination of being dungeon born and giant blooded.
Alright. What would that
The title is Floor Boss.
Oh, nice. You're
my
basically you're at the same rank as the Tim Curry I ate.
I'm a floor boss. Oh my god. I just need to find a dungeon that can fit me and then I can live there happily, you know?
You are the dungeon, aren't you?
Dungeon born.
I'm a dungeon born. Like someone that is born from the dungeon.
I don't know if that's what that means.
What about my title?
Huh?
Like,
Oh, like I said, it's a Coptera or whatever.
The
Your
Latin
currently
name.
active title is Progenitor of Vor.
Oh, right.
And my active title is Disciple of Vor.
I don't have an active title.
We need to get
You
you an
wanna-
active title.
Well, no, your active... Ruby, your active title should be one of the three. Either Snowfall Progenitor, Cryogenic Progenitor, or Ruthless.
I'll take cryogenic progenitor.
Alright, that increases your cold resistance by 25%. Your mana regeneration is doubled in cold environments.
So if I'm somewhere cold, my mana regeneration is quadrupled, basically.
Yeah. Of course, it stacks. Why wouldn't it?
Also, the thing on my neck, how is that going to work out? Oh, wait, hang on, here it is. Runes cannot be spoken to be cast. Okay, that's better.
Oh, yeah.
That is... Okay, that's your enhanced... I put that as being your perk. Anyway.
I see it. Let's go. into the cyclone.
Well, okay, so you were always in the storm. You're just moving through
In
it,
the eye of it.
and as long as you're following, the map, you're not gonna cross one of the storm walls.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm pointing and having Dallas move where I point, since the map's so tiny.
Gotcha. Don't worry. I have good eyesight. I'm able to follow
Set
you.
burrow 100%.
At my intelligence, I say the pockets as we sit and watch fucking commercials from 2037.
Oh man, I remember this commercial. It was playing all over before the videos. It was so annoying.
Meanwhile, like I am multitasking, like while steering, like I'm watching like a video, like a commercial, like an anime from like Reki Kawahara, and it's not Sword Art Online because they had a huge amount of movies and specials up until the end of 2030, and then they were like, you know what? I think we should finally move to his other property. Then it's like, oh my god, we still have so much more spin-offs from Sword Art Online. It's like,
Nerd. Why would you be watching an anime about being in a VR world while you're in a VR world?
Admittedly, very funny.
It is funny. The visual is very funny. It's like it's like
I think we all know what
Playing
Dallas's favorite anime is.
it's like playing Desert Bus while you're on a bus.
In the desert.
Yeah.
what would be my favorite anime? Nondescript voice.
Both Fury.
Not anymore.
I'm saying that is Dallas because that is what Dallas is doing.
I mean, honestly, right now it's more Shangri-La Frontier. If we're
You
talking
can
about
watch One
virtual-
Piece. It's about to wrap up in 2044.
No. It's the remake I'm watching. It's like I chose not to watch the original version. I choose to watch the remake version, and that's when it's ending. And it's like, I can't believe the.
Oh no, they just got to the. They just introduced Brooke in the remake.
Oh my god, that would so totally be the case. And it's like super gory and bloody, and it's like has chainsaws in it for them fighting against the zombie. It's like, okay, never thought I would see zombie apocalypse. I mean, the original really spoiled me over at episode 700 due to its slow pacing. So I'm a bit spiteful about the original once it got to that.
Look, it's an actual image of Dallas in game.
Shoot and darn. Shoot and darn. Oh boy, oh boy.
Anyway, what were we doing? So as you
Sailing,
travel,
sailing, jumping on the railing, drinking till the ship is sinking,
yo, ho.
gambling, stealing, lots of. Come, let us sing a sailor song.
all together. As you are continuing to move, as you continue to move, it really looks like events are trying to happen around you, and then they just kind of don't. Like, Iceland, as you look over the prow of the rowboat, You see in the distance, there appears to be a pirate fleet jumping noob players in their boats.
Uh-huh.
And then they take one look at your boat and they say, fuck it, and turn around.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because we have a giant kaiju.
Would you want to be the one that tries to do banditry on the kaiju rowboat?
No, not really.
I'm a deterrent. I'm a deterrent.
Yeah, it also means we're not getting any XP.
Oh, I'm basically a huge stoma. Do you want me to shrink so that that we actually try to get...
If you shrink, you can't steer the boat.
Look, if we encounter a kraken, we'll let you go hog wild.
Yeah.
You need him to be big so he can reach the paddles.
all right. Let's try to find a kraken before we exit off of here. Then.
I'm not saying
at some point
seek it out. I'm just saying,
At some point, you need to learn how to tie a sail to Dallas, so that Dallas can get some sleep.
I mean, Dallas can still shrink.
Then
yeah, but when he's asleep,
he
he can't row. It's a big rowboat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Chalky went through with it.
What else would it be?
Okay. If you're making all these references, we might as well just call this ship Syrup then.
I don't get it.
It's the name of the turtle. That they're posting.
In Beaufort.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Beaufort. It's an anime.
It's another deep dive. It's another deep dive VR anime.
A bit more on the comedic side, though.
Yeah.
It's less about being stuck in the video game that wants to kill you, and more just
Cheesing game mechanics.
yeah,
Cheesing
cheesing
game
mechanics by. Is that the one where she falls asleep in the forest?
Yes. First
And
episode.
gets attacked by bugs so much that her defense stat just goes woo.
Yeah. That's what happens in the first episode, indeed.
My brother
And
watched that.
And then season 2 is when everyone suddenly becomes a Pokemon trainer.
You're a Pokemon trainer.
Okay, moving on with the story.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's just
You-
moving.
Since you guys are just kind of following the map, eventually you make it to a new port.
Ooh. Last land ho! Land ho!
It has taken you possibly, I don't know, let's say 18 hours.
18 straight hours of rowing.
In game. That's about 4.5 hours
Yep.
outside of game.
It has taken you about 18 hours of rowing, and you happen to be faster than a lot of the other ships. Because
So we're
you're being
probably-
rowed by a kaiju.
I mean,
They're
there's
not-
other boats with there were like what 3 other kaijus that were there.
No, there were other people that had giant forms, but they weren't kaiju. They had different forms of giantism.
It's more like Dallas is able to just passively be giant. Those were probably people who needed to use mana to be big.
I see.
Oh, so basically that means I'm
Meanwhile-
way better.
Yeah, you're just by default fuck huge.
That's what happens when you go double down on such a thing.
That's what happens when you inject yourself with random blood you found in a dungeon.
I will always support injecting yourself with random blood you find in a dungeon.
Well, of course, that's your fucking cult.
Yeah, it's my gimmick.
I just can't. I just really can't wait to find a chance to make up a minion for something. Seriously, what's in here in this port? Now.
As you go closer, you realize that the port is, like, shadowy.
Oh.
Like, somehow the entire port is in shadow, even though it is, like, dawn. Half of it should be in the light. It's not. It's in shadow. It's not dark. It's just in shadow.
Eternal twilight.
As you get closer,
Twilight Town.
you see that many of the buildings are made from wood on this island. However, the wood all appears to be charred and black and tarred.
Dragon.
So are we talking about some sort of maybe dragon attack, maybe?
No,
Or magical dragon attack?
Might just be how this place is.
Yeah.
You guys approaching the dock?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Ship ho!
Approaching
Hail!
No, that's the people on the dock. They're telling you to hail.
Hail and well met.
Hail, well met.
Hail.
Where do you think you're going with that tub of lard?
Cup of Lord, I have you know, I have a name, good sir.
Our engine needs some rest. It's been 18 hours.
What
We've
are
watched
you
the
doing
Titanic
in our
6
port?
times in a row. We're
We
docking.
need to stop and rest. Docking.
How did you find out about this port?
Matt.
It was on the way.
We were just kind of sailing and we came across it.
It's more an opportunity thing rather than explicitly trying to get here.
Yep. We're simply looking for lodgings for temporary respite.
We have happened across your humble island.
Fear
Does that
not,
thing have an
for
anchor?
Does it have an anchor?
It
the
should.
rower- Yeah, the rower should have like some sort of like a thing to keep it tethered.
It has a giant cinder block on a rope.
Alright. I'm just gonna tie it up. Okay. And we're docked as I dump the cinder block into the water.
Alright, you drop a cinder block larger than a 2-story building into the water. It splashes everyone in the nearby mile.
Oh,
Maybe
nice.
next
Hail
time
seems
gently
a bit
lower
much.
it.
Maybe 500 feet.
Is that not big enough for a small tsunami? 2-story building? Yeah, probably not.
Come on, guys.
Alright, you
Can't we place it
wee
next time?
beastie. Alright, you beastie. Get out of the ship and come down here.
Do not
I'll jump
appreciate
down
the
and
name calling.
I'll climb down the rope onto the dock.
I'm just gonna fly down.
Do I have fall damage immunity?
Yeah, sort of. You also can fly?
True.
Just,
I basically wade in the water walking towards them.
Alright, you
As
are,
As you approach the shore, you start shrinking, but your head stays at the same level.
alright, so you're a crew of monsters. I wasn't expecting
a
that.
problem?
Not
Monster is a strong
precisely.
term. We're not
Yeah.
creatures
We're
made of
adventurers.
magic.
We are
I'm actually
adventurers.
nobility. Well, I'm nobility actually. Yeah.
Oh, does that mean that we could get a good ransom out of you?
Are you really gonna try and ransom our
water.
kaiju?
You really want to try?
Listen,
If I
Dallas has
keep
continued
getting
to shrink, so Dallas is now like only like
Regular
3
size.
feet tall. Yeah, like short.
Dallas, you overshot it.
Well, don't worry, it'll be fine. I'll have allies versus me if they come to fisticuffs.
I mean, if you do want to try to ransom us, I'd definitely love to see you try.
Like, I'm gonna get in the man's face, which is gonna cause the surrounding temperature to plummet, and I'm gonna go like, "You sure you want to try this?"
I do not think you understand exactly where you are.
Well,
Is there any like
rest.
ruined structure nearby?
No.
Like, just is there anything nearby that I?
The entire area is filled with like tiny shanties.
I
What's
think
a
we're at
shanty?
some kind of pirate island.
Probably. Look at us.
It's a shanty town.
Do you really want to pick a fight with us?
Not really, but I don't want to really deal with you either.
We're docking. We're staying for a bit to rest.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're just
So
here
don't
worry,
we're
nice.
just here for drinks and lodging, and we'll be leaving tomorrow.
And have you got the coin to cover that? And the docking fee, of course.
That's the docking.
What's the docking fee?
Depends what you've got.
I'm gonna turn out to the water, and I'm going to shout, blast, and use my new enhanced rune of voice. Basically, I'm
All right.
threatening this guy that we're docking for free. Here, let me-
Okay, so small problem.
We'll need to roll intimidation for that, I think.
What's the problem?
Small problem. You forgot what the blast rune does.
What? It makes an explosion.
Yes.
I thought it'd be something like akin to like Sparky Sparky Boom Man, where it'd, like go out and then once it actually hits something, it goes kaboom. You know, Combustion Man from Avatar.
I love Sparky Sparky Boom Man.
Is that not what
Blast
happens?
Blast is a centered explosion spell.
Oh. Okay, then I'm not going to use blast. I'm going to use bind.
No, you forgot how it
Commit.
works. So.
You gotta commit. You gotta commit. You have to remember, your character does not know how it works either with the new perk.
That's true. That's true. All right. Yep. I'm going to commit. D100.
Yeah. Go ahead.
$99.
I'd like to say
Oh.
that I would like
Oh.
to say that with Iceland being aggressive, I was backing away.
Yeah. So
I'm
Small,
just like the path that I took to get down, I'm just reversed, so I'm going back onto the ship.
teeny tiny problem.
What happened?
All right.
I know that's pretty fail.
Everything within 18 feet of you is consumed in a blast, dealing 21 damage. The docks below you break, the people around you are blasted, and you take 21 damage.
Do we all
And
take
so
it?
does the rest of the party.
Okay.
Anyone within 18 feet.
I
Yeah.
was leaving. I saw things were getting aggressive, and I was leaving.
You said 22 damage?
21.
21?
21. I didn't actually roll very high. But you guys are still pretty squishy, so you don't have that much health.
I have 70.
Yeah, I
I
have
have 80.
65.
You do have quite a bit of health. Anyway.
Yeah, we're not in any danger.
I'm 80 as well.
The guy is dusting himself off with his large captain's hat. Ugh.
That
The
wasn't
docking
supposed to
fee
happen.
The docking fee will be you keeping your life.
Yeah,
You-
I did it once. I'll do it again.
I wholly doubt that you can do that twice. Can you do that? Can you explode twice?
Do it.
I can explode as many times as
Do
I
it.
need. You know what? Fuck it. Listen, doing it again.
Can you really do
It's
that?
not-
Can you
it's-
explode twice and then
72.
Yeah. Well, it's a roll under system. Don't forget.
I
Yeah.
know.
That is still a fail. However, it does activate.
Doing how much?
31 damage to everything within 3 feet. So everybody else is fine. Iceland, 31 damage.
And the guy, because Iceland did explicitly say they were in the guy's face.
Well, I imagine they got blown back after the first time.
I would like
Ah,
to say that
shite.
Nick is watching this from the top of the rowboat.
Shite.
I can do
Fuck
it again.
Fine. Fuck it. Fine. You fucking crazy bastards.
We're adventurers.
Exactly.
What do you expect?
We're crazy.
Well, I don't fucking know, do I? You wandering to our goddamn town.
We asked. We were just docking for the night so that we could get drinks and a bed. You're the one that
instigator.
decided to put. Yeah, you're the one that started a fight.
I asked if you could pay for those things. Very simple question.
You were already
Jeez.
coming off hostile well before that.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
hostile.
Yeah, now.
I'll hostile your face.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
whatever.
flying up and dropping sleep powder on this asshole.
You don't have sleep powder anymore.
What? What?
Um,
Okay, I drop whatever powder I have.
I'm unsure if you have any powder.
Do I not have any powder anymore?
No, I think you traded
You
in the
evolved
powder
again.
because it,
Huh?
yeah, you traded in the powder because it was becoming a massive inconvenience.
Oh, right.
I also can't
All right.
forget, I also
You
have
just,
my
like-
little serial killer guy.
I just flutter above him then.
I have my
Before
little
He
remember.
just
serial
kinda
killer mask
walks
guy.
away. He just kind of walks away. He's like, fucking hell. Jesus.
That's right. I've exploded myself twice. I'll do it again.
Don't you hear from the rowboat?
All right, he's gone.
Where is my little
You okay?
serial killer guy?
Huh. He despawns. You just kind of have the sword, the knife.
I'll have to try and respawn him later.
I still
okay,
need to get a companion. I still have that chip that the admin gave me.
Hey, I should, whenever we rest, I should probably take a look at my snake.
Okay, it's a good thing he didn't push it. I am in legitimate, immense pain.
Oh, yeah, no. You only need to
Yeah,
follow
no
through on a
shit,
threat.
you blew up twice.
You did blow up twice.
I'll be honest, I thought it was gonna be where I was looking, not centered on me.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like, did any of you see that old cartoon Avatar? That classic?
Yeah, I saw the live. Yeah, I saw it on Netflix. The dialogue was really stilted, and I'm not really sure why they started up with the genocide. It was really weird, kind of uncomfortable, and didn't really lead to any. It seemed like shock for the sake of shock.
You're so far into the future that, Avatar 5 has come out. The
Avatar: The
new
Last Airbender 5?
No, James Cameron's Avatar 5. Actually, no. Considering it would be Avatar 4. He only does one every decade.
No, you've gone through the fucking Firebender and Earthbender
Oh, I thought you meant. Yeah.
avatars. James
Yeah.
Cameron is currently working on his newest movie, and during the process of which has helped to invent the VR system that you are currently using, because that seems to be everything he does every single time he tries to make a movie.
Okay, I would like to say.
Yeah.
He's a madman.
I'd like to say, for one,
Yes.
by day of recording, tomorrow is James Cameron's birthday.
Oh, nice. As
Now-
much.
Happy birthday, you mad lad.
Now, another thing is that this takes place roughly around like 2044-ish. So James Cameron is gonna be like 90 years old.
Which means he's
Happy
still
birthday,
gonna be
you mad
alive.
lad.
He's probably
Listen,
like.
there are some people who I will never kill off in a book or game until they actually die, because it is too funny to imagine them that far in the future. I don't care if this is 300 years in the future. Quentin Tarantino just released his next movie.
Yeah, it's just a picture of feet.
He kind of gave up on the subtlety.
What's that one movie that's been locked and not to be opened for a certain amount of time?
Oh, Century movie.
Yeah, like, it would be a little over halfway into the timer countdown.
The future is
But I mean-
wonderful.
Yeah. All right, let's go rescue. I'm gonna just give you a bit of a lesser heal.
All right, everybody. You
How much does
find
that
your
heal?
way. Huh? Oh, 1D whatever.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't say.
I know. Just say a D10 for now.
All
I
right.
think it was D6, but whatever. I might just standardize the rolls into being all D10s. I am starting
Alright,
to
you
get
gained
tired
9
of this
points.
system. I did not make this system well, and I am feeling the burn.
That's fair. Maybe we could do that. That World of Darkness.
I do want to run a World of Darkness game. I now kind of want to run the game that I'm writing in my head, but that's obviously not worked well in the last 2 times I did it. We'll see about that. Anyway, you guys go and find a tavern. It isn't that hard to find a place. Because not too far away there is what appears to be a large Spanish galleon.
Ooh.
The Spanish
Guess
galleon
we're not the only
which has
players
been
here.
Pointed. It has been painted red, and the figurehead on the front of it is very large.
Seems large.
Ooh, mind if I be the welcome
on.
committee for them?
Hold on. Just for me to... The galleon is the tavern, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it has the sign made out of its 1-story tall figurehead.
I do gotta say, I love me a tavern that is a wrecked ship.
Oh, absolutely.
A
There's a,
wrecked ship or an erect
James
ship?
By this point, James Cameron has opened a Titanic-themed restaurant.
At this point, the original Titanic is probably degraded to nothing.
Probably.
No,
Did you know
that
that the Titanic's pools are still full?
By this time, we've built an exact replica of the Titanic, put it right over where it was, and sunk it again.
Yeah, it was funded by that Australian billionaire. He didn't plan on it sinking, though.
The unsinkable ship. Again.
I assure you, she's made of iron. She can sink.
No, it didn't sink because all the icebergs are gone.
No, people sunk it. People set up C4 to blast holes in the exact way.
This one's not even made of iron. It's revealed as it goes down that it was actually inflatable.
Made of tin.
It's a pool floaty. It's a giant pool floaty in the shape of...
It's one of those inflatable bounce house slides. I love the Titanic bounce house slide because
it looks really
just so
fun.
bizarre. It does, but it's also so bizarre.
But it looks really fun.
Imagine a bouncy castle based off 9/11.
Okay, I've
I'm
googled
sure
it.
that has existed.
What the fuck? Okay, for one, it's a dual lane slide, which is cool.
Oh yeah.
For two,
It's halfway sunk.
It's a sinking ship. It's so fucked up.
Like,
So, the bits where like you slide into are waves from the ship sinking.
if they made it like a pirate ship, then that would have been a lot more tasteful. It's what?
It's like $750.
That's actually not that expensive. Holy shit.
I mean, that's
depending on who you're talking
just
to.
the slide. Oh, that's just, you know, that's like renting it probably.
Oh. It requires
Also,
2
you know-
blowers.
Anyway, you walk into the ship. You realize that the entrance to the ship is built into the deconstructed figurehead of the ship, which again is a 1-story tall top half of a woman. No bottom half, just the top half.
Oh, you know the fucked up thing about the Titanic slide?
What?
It's got the rotors on the back. It's got the rotors and the rudder.
Anyway, you find your way through the tits, and you get into the ship. Music.
There's
cheering.
wonderful pirate music that we
won't
can
work.
totally 100% hear.
Yeah.
It's all no. What it is it's all licensed SpongeBob music, the more piratey sounding ones.
It's Gangplank Galleon. It's Gangplank Galleon. They managed to secure the license from Grant Kirkhope.
I don't think Grant Kirkhope would be alive.
Well,
Grant
he's not
Kirkhope
dead,
is
so
not
he's still
going to die.
alive.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's alive now. Anyway, you get inside between the figurehead's titties. All right.
Nice.
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 In the pirate bar, you find that there is like the main area is the bilge, which has obviously been cleaned out over the years. But it's just like filled with like pig iron that has been turned into tables and shit. Like they've just transformed the stuff from down in the bilge into the tables and the pieces and stuff. There are several exotic races dancing onto the tables and shit.
This is
Ah,
for
that's
everyone
my
to
kind of
click
place.
butt chalk fee. We can't put this in the video because it'll be copyright struck.
Advertisement.
You,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
anyway.
This-
As the music swells, you are greeted by the bartender, who takes one look at you and just yells out, 10 gold per room.
All right, we only need one room.
I mean, I'm
50
probably gonna
gold
go back to
per
the ship.
girl.
once I'm done. Excuse me?
What was that?
50 gold per girl? For a room?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's a brothel.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
What did you
Oh.
think they meant?
That 10 gold if you're a guy, 50 gold if you're a girl?
No.
Oh!
What? No.
Have you never played a fantasy game before?
The prices with the girls are usually thrown in with the room.
Pockets. This isn't a fantasy game. This is real life.
Yeah. Haven't you ever been to a brothel before?
No.
Coward.
Loser.
Aren't any in my area.
Gunmetal's character spawned in a brothel.
Yes, that's why I'm
Just
just
a
saying.
reminder.
Oh, hey, maybe you can get us
Uh-huh.
a discount. Of the rooms, not the girls.
Okay.
Just
so,
give me the gold. Whatever weird stuff you want to do, you can do it in your own time. You. Ugh.
Just give her
Listen,
10
if you-
gold.
If you bring in
wait,
your
what
own
sort of
girls,
girl-
it's fine.
Wait, what
Do
sort
what
of
you need.
girls even featured here?
What?
If you're gonna buy girls, then you need to get another room.
Listen, you're into some freaky shit. I don't have any of that lying around.
I haven't even said anything.
I'm pretty vanilla.
I mean, I have a pseudo penis.
Gross.
Just kind of like looks up and down the entire group. You're into some weird stuff, alright? I'm just here's your room, Kate. Give me the gold.
Yeah, I'll put 60
Yeah.
gold down.
All right, so the three of you just want a room to for each of you guys to be there all together.
I mean, if you're getting a girl, then yes, we would like to have a separate room.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I'll pay for
I
my
thought my
own
six-
separate room.
I put
I'll-
my 60 gold down.
I'm putting down 10 gold. Nikki, you want to bunk with me?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
need
so-
money for a girl.
so
I
for
say, put
clarification-
my arm over her shoulder.
For clarification,
We giggle.
how much money has been put on the table? In total.
I
That's
think
60 from me.
10 from me.
Question. Where's my gold amount?
On your old character sheet.
Ah, shoot! I'm gonna have to look back.
I put down no gold because I'm gonna be rooming with pockets.
Understood.
Okay, so just for clarification, total 130 gold.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the plan. All right. All right. You two. Key. You. Key. You. Key.
Did you cut off? Did you cut off?
Huh? Oh no, she just kind of like looked
Looks you up and down, sizes you up.
No, looks Iceland up
Ooh.
and down and says,
What?
you'll see. Anyway, welcome to the, I can't believe I have to say this every time. Welcome to the Busty Maiden, and, please enjoy your visit.
I've seen bustier maidens. Do you deliver food to the rooms?
Well, if that's what you're into, sure.
Not like that. I mean, if I don't want to leave my room and I'm hungry.
Just,
Booze.
if you want food, just tell me now.
Yes.
Great. They'll
Okay,
come in 10 minutes.
All right.
Wonderful.
Wait, what was the amount of money that I give out for like my own room? Because I thought I was gonna pay for my own room.
60.
It's
You
it's
put down
10
60.
for a room. It's 10 for a room, 50 if you want, another 50 for a girl.
Okay,
Unless you
yeah,
want
then
unless you want multiple girls, in which case it'll be more. It'll be another increment of 50.
then I'm just gonna pay 50.
Well, you're gonna be paying 60.
Yeah.
Oh, 60?
Yeah, 10 for the room and then an additional every girl
It's a separate
is 50.
cost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can't believe you're explaining
Or you could buy
mathematics, too.
you could buy a guy. Probably.
I don't have any guys.
Oh.
I don't think they would have a guy if they're just advertising as busty. It's really unfortunate.
I mean,
Listen,
there's some
if you-
pretty busty guys.
Well, listen, we've got a competition down the road who can really service that menu, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Having friendly competition.
Let me guess,
The
it's called the
opposite
Strapped
sex.
Jock.
Yeah, what
No,
funny
the
sex
Lighthouse,
part do they
actually.
give their name?
The what?
Lighthouse.
Oh.
The lighthouse is
Oh.
their dick.
Yeah, that's the joke.
I
It
thought it was a
works.
reference to that one movie.
Mean
Roadhouse.
Stitch
Oh, the
movie?
one with Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, they do gay shit in that movie, right?
Man, I can't believe he became the senator for California for a while.
He jerks off in the movie, I think, at least. I
Eh.
haven't
Okay.
seen it.
Okay,
don't know either.
He jerks
I
off to a
just
fish.
I basically asked like the
I will now proceed to
concierge,
punch myself with this fish.
for like a private asking of what sort of type of girls do they have here.
She just kind of shoos you off.
Yeah, she
Go on.
just starts smacking you with her shoe.
Okay,
Get-
okay.
Get to your room. If you want food, ask.
Just wanted to inquire.
Alright. Anyway, you get to your rooms. Pockets and Nicket, like, what feels like less than 10 minutes, like 4 minutes after you enter the room, there's a knock on your door.
Ah, you said 10 minutes. We still have like 5 left.
I open the door.
What do you need 5 minutes for?
Not important. I put on my robes again.
You just kind of fold the wings around as throat.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have enough money.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Oh, right,
look,
because
we're
you
just-
used all your money as weapons.
Look, we're just gonna assume everything is fine.
No, I'm making
Uh,
a Pizza Man joke.
Oh.
No. He just kind of like hands the food inside of the room and then walks away. Have a good night.
Probably not the first time he's seen stuff. Probably won't be the last.
Not the first time tonight.
Yeah, what food?
Nachos.
Hell yeah, nacho break.
It is
This
a
is way
platter
better
of
than
nachos.
sex.
Huh?
It is a platter of nachos, which is specifically and deliberately enough nachos to cover pockets entirely. Not enough nachos to cover Nickit, because that would be too many nachos.
We tried, but it falls into my pocket.
It schloops right in.
Yeah,
If you're gonna eat off of Nickit, you should be eating like sushi or something that you can eat in a buffet style.
Oh, just like a Laserhawk, Rayman.
No, what it is, it's several small plates of sushi, and I go around you in a circle. It's like a
Oh,
conveyor,
yeah,
like
I
a sushi
see.
conveyor belt.
Just be glad I haven't turned you into a worm on a string yet. Yeah, anyway. Iceland, Dallas. Iceland.
This is way
After-
better than sex, as we
It is.
nachos.
Yeah.
After 13 minutes, Iceland, you get a knock on your door.
I open the door.
You find a beast folk woman who has like an odd combination of yellow fur and spiky hair.
Hello there.
Hey,
Come on in.
I heard that you would be happy.
Mm-hmm. You don't
And
mind
she
it
walks
cold, do
in-
you?
Well, I don't mind what, but do you mind a little bit of sparks in the air? And she leans forward.
I don't.
And we're going to fade to black as, literal sparks happen because cold plus electricity elemental. Dallas, you get a knock on your door.
Whap, 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 whap.
I answer the door. Hello there.
Behind the door, you find the most beautiful woman you have ever seen. Your eyes trace from her feet up to her head, and you realize that she is a mermaid. A reverse mermaid.
Oh. Oh.
But like reverse mermaid in the sense that her upper half is just a normal
Upper-
fish, or is she
Upper
like
half is
anthro?
fish.
Is
Upper
it
half
anthro
is
or
fish.
just a fish?
Like,
It
is
is-
it like...
Somewhat anthro, but not as anthro as you might expect.
Okay, so it's not like it's not Persona level, but like that Disney show about the fish in high school.
Oh, fish hooks?
Yeah, like fish hooks level anthro.
God, that show was weird.
Maybe Shark Tale level anthro.
Wait. No.
Jennifer Lawrence fish. Ah.
Will Smith fish.
Anyway, you got your fish, girl.
I wasn't even
Was
thinking
Jennifer
about
Lawrence in Shark Tale?
Yes.
I don't remember. It was a Jennifer.
Angelina Jolie was in it.
That might be who
I
I'm
was like
thinking
the
of.
nerd
Angelina
girl.
Jolie that she's thinking about.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie was the sexy evil fish.
Wait a minute. Does it look similar to like the eel girl from Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Isn't that the new one that people are
Yes.
like raving about now? A bit,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this.
We can work with the guy.
It's like that
she
scene in,
assumes
I
you
think
are into
it's-
some weird things.
It's like that scene in, I think it's American Dragon, you're like, jackpot.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. The
Yes.
episode with the Knicks. I think that's what the creature was called.
I never saw the show, just a GIF meme.
Okay, like I've
You
seen
never
all the
watched
episodes of the
American
shows.
Dragon Jake Long?
Voiced
he
by
actually
Dante
wasn't ready for-
Bosco.
I wasn't ready
a
for
great show.
I wasn't ready for the wild style change after the second season.
I
No,
didn't.
first season. After
I
first
wasn't
season,
happy about
it
that.
was
First
It
awesome.
only
Right,
had
right.
2 seasons. It only
Yeah.
had the 2.
I meant to say second half, but I don't understand why I said second season.
Because you're
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I'm just basically go, hello there. I guess, have you been, called a lot for your services?
Well, you know, pirates. They have their tails.
I see. Well, I mean, I'm certainly more gentler than a roughhousing pirate would be, in this case.
If you wanna be, you wanna be. She closes the door behind her without using any of the limbs that you can currently see.
Oh, phantom limbs or magic.
And we shall fade to black as, you know, tentacles appear. Anyway,
Oh!
Oh, she's a sea witch.
no, she
Oh.
is a Luska.
Luska.
Luska girl.
Mishka, Luska, Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
Luska-
Sharktopus.
Yeah,
What, Sharktopus? I never heard of that.
You've never heard of the
Luska.
Sharktopus?
Luska.
Oh.
It's a Caribbean mythological creature. The Luska. It's a half shark, half octopus.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Caribbean, like Kraken. Kraken is more Central Atlantic to, you know, old stuff. The Luska is smaller and more efficient.
I can't believe
Anyway.
that Gunmetal has never seen Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
Wait.
Why do I know what
Sharktopus
those things
werewolf?
are?
Wait, what do you mean by Sharktopus werewolf?
Not
Sharktopus
werewolf.
versus
whale
whale
wolf.
This is
wolf.
Whale Wolf.
Yeah.
Whale wolf. There's a difference because that is an
There's a
Inuit
whale
monster.
wolf?
It's a
Wait,
mythological
there's a-
creature from Inuit mythology. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
The
trying
answer
to
is
look
yes.
this stuff up right now. I'm trying to look this stuff up
Yeah,
now.
look up Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
We will
Okay,
discuss
so
that
Dallas
after
is-
the break.
So Dallas is dealing with tentacle hentai. I'm currently creating a snowstorm with my lady friend. What about Nick and Pockets?
Oh, we're eating nachos and watching YouTube naked.
Yeah.
Most comfy
just the most- The bestest of nachos. Because you
Yeah.
know how really
Nachos
good
grande.
nachos don't come from a fancy place. Really
Yeah,
good
no.
nachos come from the shittiest bar you can find. As long as they're good
Absolutely.
enough to put like something more than just chips and cheese, because the best nachos have like stuff in them,
Usually like
but like loaded nachos. The best
ground
loaded
beef
nachos.
pecani sauce Velveeta.
Refried beans.
Oh yeah, that would be
Refried
good, too.
beans, cheese, the little tiny jalapeno pepper cuts.
Damn it! Now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna text my
Olives.
sister and let her know that I think we should make queso this weekend.
Fair.
All I'm just getting
In any
is
case.
movies, not even a specific image. It,
All right.
What were we doing? What was I saying? Oh, right. So we
Nachos.
are. You have wonderful nachos. They are great. And yeah, you guys kind of just veg out and then pass out, I guess. Do you want to do the message with your snake this session or next session?
Do you have it prepared right now?
I mean, I don't have anything prepared, but like I don't know what questions you would want to ask anyway, so I wouldn't have anything to prepare.
I don't know what questions I'd ask either.
So I figured you could either just contact them, or I can prepare something weird.
Yeah, we can just wait till next session.
Alright, I think that is a great place to end the session. I know it was a little bit short today.
Really?
Only an hour. Huh?
Barely even an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we started so late.
Yeah, we were a little unprepared this time.
Fair.
Uh-huh. I mean, hopefully this time us going to a brothel doesn't end up with a life-changing decision.
I mean, it hasn't.
Wait, no, I went to prison when that happened.
I mean, this is a video game. You have to click the yes button if you want to impregnate someone. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening. This has
Oh,
been...
that's what you're... Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that completely went over my head.
Anyway, thank you everybody. This
You have to
has
remember,
been
she was there to kill you because she
PlastikOS
thought you were
Online.
evil, didn't realize you weren't, so she just had to commit to the bit.
It worked out. It worked out.
Super well,
Probably.
actually.
I mean, the only situation that worked out better was like the situation with Moreau, right? Because that ended very well.
Yeah.
In the end. But to be fair, it also started slightly better. He didn't really give that much of a shit about us.
Yeah, he wasn't... He was mostly driven mad by the power. He wasn't evil before the apple.
He was just kind of a guy. And also, I think that even after the apple, he was probably still a furry. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening. This has been PlastikOS Online. There's other stuff on the channel, including Silver's other game.
Hopefully, I promise. I know I've been saying it for the last 3 weeks, but we will finally have the finale of Kingdom Hearts.
You gotta stop saying
bosses.
that. You
There's
have
only...
to stop saying it, and
What,
eventually it'll
final...
just be true.
Half
you
the
say
game.
it's 3. It's like 4 or 5 bosses.
Okay,
I mean,
but
it's 2 bosses, but it's like it's like a multi-phase thing.
yeah, there's one boss, and then there's one boss that has like 5 phases, which means we will beat it because there's no save. I'm at the final save point. If I don't beat it next session or next recording, then there's nothing I can do.
It depends on how long into the session you die.
Someday in the future, maybe we'll play Minecraft on the channel, because that would be funny.
Oh, there's also 1,000 Year Door, which is much more fun.
And Silver's pen and paper game.
Oh yeah, well,
Also pirates. Also ships. Also pirates. Yeah, sorry I didn't prepare perfectly for this session. For the question of the day, what mythological monster, which isn't an obvious choice, would you want to see and possibly date as a monster girl? There are obvious choices. Like there are some really common ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna veto that question. That's gonna get some weird fucking answers. I'm vetoing
your veto. I want to know.
The only one here who has the power to potentially veto me is Biddy, since they are an equal co-host.
Biddy, veto it.
Was it all monsters or just aquatic monsters?
Any monster.
Oh.
Or theoretical monsters, if you can come up with something interesting.
Question.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, we're already cutting it close with the brothel.
Yeah, we are. We have been on a tightrope since the session began. Okay. what monster would you like to eat? In terms of like hunting it down and making food out of it.
So just
Thinking about
delicious and
eating its butt.
Shambling mound.
I would go with Ophiotaurus.
Bulbasaur.
I don't think a shambling mound would be good. That's just like moss.
Shambling
Moss
mound
would be
is
good.
pure plant matter and mushrooms. You just kind of boil it down. And
It's just
then...
a salad.
Mongolian death worm.
I feel like that would be really stringy.
Yeah. I would go with Ophiotaurus because it's literally
What's an
supposed.
Ophiotaurus?
It's a
Don't,
cowfish that is supposed to be so delicious that if you sacrifice its innards, you can be granted one wish. That's how
Ooh.
delicious it's supposed to be.
It's
so delicious.
It is
the gods will
a.
give you anything for
It is
it.
extremely powerful thing.
I gotta
where
watch
you
Toriko.
sacrifice it, all everything. Anyway,
I'm gonna
I-
say cockatrice.
Oh yeah, that's also a good.
Fair, fair.
Dungeon
Swamp
meshing
Thing.
makes it look so good.
Dungeon meshing makes everything look good.
I would
Unicorn.
eat a Mothman.
unicorn
Mothman.
man.
No, don't eat Mothman. Mothman's the
I'm gonna eat
best
Mothman.
guy.
The
I'm gonna
man,
eat
the moth,
Mothman.
the legend.
Mothman's
Mothman.
like the best dude you can
Listen, you don't understand.
Okay, hear
Mothman
me
is
out.
big enough to get steaks off of.
Hear me out.
The reason we don't like bugs is because we eat them shell and all. You get just the meat out of a bug, it tastes
Look,
like
okay,
crab.
people
Why
do
not go
like
with giant spider?
People do like bugs, but hear me out.
I mean,
Squonk.
Mothman's a bro. Mothman
I
is
would
a
eat a
bro in
squonk.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Or a shmoo.
What?
Does that count?
What shrimp?
I could eat a shmoo.
What?
Shmoo.
It's okay. So a shmoo is a creature that was created for this really weird comic that has to do with the original Sally Mae. Like that's where the name Sally Mae comes from. It's a character from this comic. Well, as a trope.
He's just some kind of little blob guy.
Yeah, he is supposed to be, 1, delicious, and 2, make himself for you. He will jump into the batter and then run into the fire for you.
Would it
Sounds
be
very
weird
entertaining.
if I say? Would it be weird to say that I would actually try to eat a Lucario?
Yes.
I feel like that wouldn't taste
No.
good.
No, I can see it.
Oh, you're gonna eat a Lucario, but I can't eat a fucking Mothman?
I stand
I'm
by
sorry,
Bulbasaur.
Lucario is
Bulbasaur
generic.
Oh
looked...
wait,
Sheldon.
Lucario. Sorry, when you said that, I was picturing Lugia.
No. No, Lugia's
Okay,
a majestic
Lugia... Lugia's like mostly whale fat plus feathers. Like, I
It'd be
mean,
delicious. All right.
probably
Anywho,
be really, like, pull off the thing, like duck. It would probably be like duck. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening. This has been PlastikOS Online. Wooloo. Why would you
Alright.
eat a?
Go for the
I feel like there's probably not
Go
very
for
much.
the duck.
Wooloo.
Wololo.
Wooloo.
All right, with that out of the way, there's no left to say, but good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.